Hi everyone, my name is Khanya Mkhwanazi. I'm 38 years old and I'm a digital media and internal design manager at a telecommunications company. Well, in varsity I did public relations, which I also did not really use. I don't really remember doing public relations work besides an internship that I had to do to finish my course. And then the company that I was working for at that time was bought by a digital company, which was then called Internet Marketing Company. And so I just got interested by the internet. The internet bug beat me. I always tell people that. It was so fascinating for me. And I wanted to know more about the social media because the guy that was owning the company then was used to travel a lot, going overseas. There was it was like a conference called South by Southwest. The guy used to go there and sort of like get more information about this social media space, digital space, and using it into business. So he would come back this side and tell us as his employees. And then I sort of like got interested, and I was a very vocal guy, very inquisitive, and I told him that, dude, he was a young guy, like 5 years younger than me. I was like, I don't think I really like public relations, you know. I don't want to be writing press releases and stuff like that. I'm interested in social media and digital business, you know. And then he was like, well, it's basically writing online blogs for now and positioning companies into social media. But no one really knows social media in business that much in South Africa, but after some time it will change, you know. And then I was like, okay, cool. How do you do it? Let's do it. And then he also did not really have an idea, but he was like, let's just run with it. And then I started by doing online reputation management, where you get online tools like your brand's eye to sort of like source out information of what people are saying about a certain brand and sort of like sentiment them, categorize them positive, negative, and neutral mentions. That's where I started my digital and social media work. And yeah, the rest was history. When you create content and you write something online about a brand, and also you need to respond to that person that is writing about you online, which we call that community management. So I learned how to do community management as well in the company because there were people who are doing community management. So I went to them and they sort of like showed me how to respond and how to not to take things personally when they probably swear a brand, and then you had to learn to have a thick skin around that, not to take it personally. It's actually like a skill that you learn as you work on it, community management, and then you move on into content creation, into thinking of what people like, and obviously learning from the ORM feedback, and then you realize, oh, people like this, so let me create content that is suitable for people like this, you know. And yeah, so I learned on the job as I was doing, although it was not my core work, but I was sort of like everywhere, all around. I was still young then. Even when it's like after 5, I'll hang around with the guys and we'll continue working, do some work up until 10 p.m., up until 12 a.m., just working because we're still young, drawing up strategies of how to communicate with people better. So it was quite easy, nice and exciting because no one really knew the space. So we're sort of like telling people of what they need to do with their business. So that was pretty exciting because it was new in South Africa, and we had a leeway of just like playing around, playing around content online and yeah, having fun. Although it had its own challenges because companies didn't really believe that social media would really bring money into their businesses. You know, they thought it was just like a playful thing, you know. It's gonna sound very cliche. Never stop learning. And learning doesn't mean that you need to open a book or stand in front of a lecturer or a teacher. Just constantly be online and just search for whatever that you're interested in, and just learn more about that, and you will achieve more than what you can even imagine.